never know. You never know.
Hey, folks, it's Dave Olney, and you never know. And one of the things I usually never know is the date, but I do know it now. It's October 22nd. It's October 22nd today, Monday. So tomorrow is.
Close enough.
Forget it. Okay, here we go. This is what's coming up. This Wednesday, October 23rd. Okay, between 6:30 and 7:30, an early show it's at Christ Church Cathedral at 9th and Broadway. It's downtown Nashville. So I'll probably be doing a bunch of songs from the Stone for that one. Then Friday, October 25th, WNCW in Spindale, North Carolina, live on the air at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And then that night, the Showroom in Spartanburg, South Carolina, did a nice interview getting ready for that show. And, you know, Spartanburg, home of a whole bunch of people, including Peter Cooper, Walter Hyatt, Champ Hood, David Ball, Marshall Chapman, just a zillion people. It's uncanny how many musicians, you know, good musicians come from that particular town. And I'm probably forgetting a bunch, so Baker Maltsby. Okay, so Saturday, October 26th, 40 Acres Concerts in Durham, North Carolina. And then next Wednesday, October 30th, day before Halloween's Eve. Wham Fest in Farley Dickinson, New Jersey. Farley Dickinson University, a university that nobody knows of except through reruns of College Bowl. Then I'll be there with Tommy Lunsford, and Roseanne Cash is going to be there, and Loudon Wainwright, the third, the second, the first, I don't know, I can't remember which number. Third? Okay. All right. Let's get to baseball facts. How about that? Major League pitcher Calvin Coolidge Julius Caesar Tuskahoma McLish, shortened to Cal, was the only child of 8 who his father was permitted to name. His friends called him Buster during his professional career, 1944, 1964. I think I remember him. I didn't realize he had all those names. You know, it's kind of too bad they shortened his name to Cal and then they called him Buster. What does that mean? Possibly nothing. Jess Dubernick of the Los Angeles Angels faced only 27 men, allowed no hits, no runs, yet his team lost 3-0. How did this happen? He relieved another pitcher in the first inning with no outs after 3 runs had already scored. Is that weird? That's strange. Here's one that intrigues me. In 1919, Ray Slim Caldwell, a pitcher for the Cleveland Indians, was struck by lightning during a game, but was revived and continued to play. It doesn't say whether he won or lost that game. I guess if you got hit by lightning, you don't really give a shit. You know, does he care if he won or lost? No. But his hair was totally gray and completely curly from then on out. Okay, so I'm heading for North Carolina, and of course I'm thinking about my old friend Steve Runkle, who played in the Contenders and was played in the Pritchard Avenue Boys with the Pritchard Avenue Band with Tommy Goldsmith. And I got to know a little bit before I came to Nashville. I met in North Carolina, but really got to know in Nashville. And I miss him a whole bunch. This is a song of his called Light from Carolina. Between a woman and man lay all the miles of this land. How I long for you, true and faithful I stand. When you see that light from Carolina, warm as any warm you'll ever know. When you see that light from Carolina, you'll be heading south, be heading home. Inside a man and his mind, inside a love that is kind, powers that we may hold, maintain for those ties that bind. When you see that light from over yonder, warm as any warm you'll ever know. When you see that light from Carolina, you'll be heading south, be heading home. Between a woman and man lay all the miles of this land. How I long for you, true and faithful I stand. When you see that light from over yonder, warm as any warm you'll ever know. When you see that light from Carolina, you'll be heading south, be heading home. When you see that light from Carolina, warm as any warm you'll ever know. When you see that light from Carolina, you'll be heading south, be heading home. Oh yeah. All right, there's Light from Carolina, sung by Steve Runkle. And when I first came to town, first night we got here, I talked Runk into driving me around and showing me the town. We got into his girlfriend's car, Kathy Glasgow, and we were driving around. We were pretty lit and went by this old place, the Little Sisters of the Poor, which I think Runk wanted me to see for architectural reasons. And I thought that was great, and we should go inside. And of course, the door was locked; it was abandoned. So we broke a window, and went in through other means, and summarily were arrested, and thus began my time in Nashville, and stayed at the the workhouse. Fate Thomas. This is all stuff from way back in a long time ago. But Runk was a very good friend and a really amazingly great singer and songwriter and all-around musician. And so there's a bit of nostalgia. So, what am I, this, what? Oh yeah, that song is on Migration, from whenever that is from. Yeah, Light from Carolina. All right, Runk, hope you're up there listening. Okay, so I'll see y'all next time around. Goodbye.
You never know. You never know